Hey guys, welcome back. So in this video, I'm going to quickly cover over how to basically create a working navigation bar, like a typically modern navigation bar on your website. And of course, we're going to assume that you're using HTML and CSS for now. So this is going to be really basic just to cover what you need. So I've already written up a basic HTML document here, which I'll cover in a second. And I've already opened up my live server so you can see what I have over here. I put some background coffee beans here, so I'm not going to be covering anything on the actual website. We're just going to look at the header up here. Okay, so let's start from the top. What do you need for your navigation bar? Well, first of all, you have to decide what kind of navigation bar you want. In this video, I'm going to make the most basic horizontal navigation bar you could have, and then from there, you can go where you want. You could change it to a vertical one, you could change it to a hover one, you could change it to a drop-down one, and those things start with the same principles. First you have to create the actual horizontal or vertical bar, and then you use CSS and JavaScript to give it those properties, and we can cover that in a future video. So let's jump right into it. So I have my title, the horizontal navigation. So I've linked a CSS reset sheet here, which you can see right there. What this is basically a and you can find all of, like, there's many examples online that you can grab. It just clears the CSS cache from the browser. So uh, yeah, you're gonna need to eventually start using these. And there's some really great ones online that you can just take. After that, we have the CSS style sheet that we're going to connect, which connects a very similar way, and we'll cover that in a minute. Okay, coming down to the body. So within the body, I put the entire page into a container. So this is this is good practice, and it's going to be useful for later if we're developing this site further. And then inside the header tag, I put my navigation bar. Now, it's very important that your navigation bar, if you're doing, obviously, if you want your navigation bar to be on top of the site here, it's very usually a good idea to put it inside the header element, right? So you can see what I did was I first put the logo, which is a simple image source, and then I turned it also into a link, just right this way. Sorry, I just realized that was the wrong alt text. Remember, the alt text is what the alternative text that the browser will take. So I have my logo up here, which is a clickable, and it'll take you to the index page, which is the main page here. So, you know, if you're going to want all of your pages to have the same navigation bar on top, then remember that this is going to be copy pasted into each of your headers for each of your pages. So in each of your HTML pages, for example, on our story or wherever, you're going to be wanting to put the same navigation bar into it. So next part, I have my logo here. Again, this kind of stuff is up to you if you want to put your if you want to put your title there. If not, you don't have to. In this case, I might actually remove it just to show. Okay. Next up, I have an unordered list. So within the unordered list, I'm going to put the list items, and that's going to be the navigation items that we have. So for now, I just put in our story. This hashtag is where you would put the link to that page once you're finished developing it. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to add a few here so that we can have a look. So I'll leave the first one as our story. So let's give ourselves a fake name here, or like a fake fake information about us. So we can have a menu. We can have a menu page. We can have a location page. We can have a contact us page. I'm gonna go ahead and save that, and you can see they're starting to load up. And we'll leave that like this. And yeah, it's pretty basic. For the main page, I've just left it empty, and I put a banner tag there. And it's because this part of the site is usually called a banner. That's the information that you want your user to first see when they come on the site. And we'll leave that empty for now. And that's just the footer. Okay, let's have a quick look at the styles, the CSS file. Alright, so put up the font family, blah blah blah. Most of this is pretty standard. You probably, at this point, you've already probably have your own. What's important is right here. So in your navigation bar, you can see I put a display flex, so that just allows it to be adjustable as the user is opening or closing the page. Right, you can put margins, line heights. Basically, this is where you would put the CSS for your navigation bar. So this is the very simple method. The main point was to show you how to put it on here as a horizontal navigation bar, and then yeah, in a future video we'll cover how to add more detail to this, more functions as well. All right, thanks for watching.